Imagine a storm so wide it could swallow Earth 3 times, still whirling after 3 centuries. Meanwhile, Jupiter forges lightning a billion volts strong, lets diamonds fall like hail, and tilts the fate of every planet around it. Because that bright evening star is not a star at all. It is the engine that sculpted our continents and possibly our chances to exist. First, scale. 11 Earths side by side match Jupiter's width, yet the giant spins once every 10 hours. Sunrise to sunset, there is shorter than a lunch break. At that speed, the equator bulges, poles flatten, and colored bands race in opposite directions, weaving storms that never find a shoreline. Among them turns the Great Red Spot, older than the United States, tall enough to swallow Everest upside down. Yet lately, quietly, it is shrinking grain by grain. To photograph that hourglass, NASA sent Juno with a bargain bin sensor wrapped in titanium. Expected lifespan, 8 orbits. Actual, 50 plus and counting. Beneath the pictures glows the largest magnetic field of any planet. If radio waves shone like color, Earth's midnight sky would pulse violet from horizon to horizon. Sometimes that field catches sulfur ions from the volcanic moon Io, and Jupiter's poles answer with auroras bright enough to drown our own greens. That whisper is solar wind strummed like harp strings of charged gas. Lower down, thunderclouds forge lightning 1,000 kilometers long. Deeper still, methane becomes graphite snow, then flickers into falling diamonds. Descend farther, and hydrogen turns metallic liquid, shining, the dynamo that powers that vast magnetic lantern. Outside, gravity tugs at wandering rocks. Statistics say Jupiter deflects more comets than it sends our way, yet a few models still blame it for the dinosaur finale. In 1994, comet Shoemaker Levy 9 proved the shield theory. 21 fireballs exploded inside Jupiter's clouds, each stronger than Earth's entire nuclear stockpile. Turn now to Europa, a billiard ball of ice veined like marble. 20 kilometers down lies an ocean, twice Earth's volume, warmed by tides that knead the moon like dough. The Hubble telescope has seen saltwater plumes erupt hundreds of kilometers high. Next decade, Europa Clipper will fly through that mist, searching for amino whispers. Contrast that with Io, lava fountains 400 kilometers tall, carpeting space with sulfur snow that tints Jupiter's night skies. And Ganymede, the only moon crowned with its own magnetosphere, perhaps hiding a layered ocean, sealed beneath rock and ice. Together, these moons form a choir fire, water, stone, and magnetism, all orbiting the planet that once choreographed the birth of worlds. Jupiter's day lasts 10 hours, yet its influence stretches billions of kilometers and 4.5 billion years. In that reach, our own history is a brief flicker. Metallic hydrogen may one day light our cities, Europa may whisper life, and the Great Red Spot may blink out while we sleep. Before that happens, the Juno probe will end its dance, diving into clouds to keep those radiation-soaked circuits from never touching another moon. The final transmission will be a blurred storm, a rising temperature graph, and then silence. Data survives. The messenger goes home in flame. After Juno, Europe's JUICE craft will arrive to orbit Ganymede, sampling magnetic whispers no probe has heard before. Together, these missions answer a single, quiet question. How many ways can a gas giant shape the story of everything smaller than itself? Long before telescopes, Jupiter's gravity carved highways for comets, some carrying Earth's first oceans. Without it, our coastlines might be deserts of rust. And yet, if trajectories shift, a future rock could still slip past that shield. So astronomers watch the bright dot nightly, part warning, part devotion. Will Jupiter ever ignite into a second sun? Physics says no, its heart never reached the weight for fusion, but the question itself reveals our hunger for light. Tonight, walk outside. If the air is clear, you'll find Jupiter in the southwest, bright and steady while everything else flickers. That steadiness is ancient. Remember it. A storm, a shield, a maybe home for unseen swimmers, all turning in 10 silent hours. May that thought travel with you, wherever your own orbit leads. So that's Jupiter, our cosmic sculptor and shield, still spinning a 10-hour day after 4.5 billion years. If today's trip sparked even one new question in your mind, help us keep the journey going. Drop a comment and tell us which Jovian moon should get its own episode. We read every single one. Thanks for traveling with us. See you among the stars.